Good morning, student. So today we are going to discuss about the inequality and the development index under this module. So this is basically the introductory part. Here we are going to, I am going to give you a details, a broad view about the inequality and the development index. Okay. Now, what do you mean by inequality? Inequality means not equal, right? But in economics, inequality means something more than what you know. Now, inequality, in case of economics, the very popular uh, idea about the inequality is the income inequality. People are very much concerned. People want to know about the income inequality. And other than income inequality, there are so many other inequalities as well, like the health inequality, education inequality. So you can measure inequality from different angles. The inequality can be measured in between individual or in between household. The inequality can be measured in between the groups. The group may be in terms of religion, the group may be in terms of the place of residence. So many things can be done with the help of the inequality. Now the question is, why inequality is so important? Inequality is important because inequality is an obstacle for the development. Now, less inequality means more development. Now, the thing is, what is equality? Does equality means everyone should have same amount of resource? For example, if I just consider income inequality, so what is the meaning of income equality? Income inequality means income should be same for all individuals in the economy. Now the question is it good? Is it good for all within the economy? There is a doubt. Why? Because the thing is why people are earning more. The basic reason behind the higher income is more productivity. If you are more productive in the labor market, the chance of getting higher income is high, right? So this is how people are earning more. That people have some skill, they are some developed human capital for the society. That is why they are earning more. Now, if the objective of the economy is to make equal distribution of the income, then what the economy will do? The economy will give higher and higher tax on those more productive people, so that a lot of income is taken from their pocket, and it will be distributed among the poor section of the economy, um, as it is the with the objective of the welfare development, right? Now, and this is good from one perspective, that yes, those uh, who are not able to get those opportunities, those who are not able to get food like this, so they are getting their those opportunities or the scope, right? But the thing is, the people who are more productive, and that is why they are earning more, they are discouraged by this policy, because they are thinking that okay, I am more productive, so I am earning high. But at the end of the day, government is coming to me and taking a lot of money from me in the name of the tax, and it will be distributed among those who are not so productive. And definitely after some time they will be discouraged, and they will reduce their production. And once those productive section is not interested to produce, this is not at all good for the development. So this is actually a conflict. So there are two ways for the development. First one, to if definitely if there is equality, the development chance is higher. On the other hand, if there is equality, those productive section is may reduce their production, and that will definitely bad for the development. So this is a conflict which the policy makers have to handle, right? So this is the thing about the inequality. Now I am coming to the next part, that is the development index. Now what is development? As I say, development means the improvement of some socio-economic variables of the economy. Now, among all those socio-economic variables, per capita income is one of them. Other than per capita income, there is education, there is there is health, there is infrastructure, the relationship with the rest of the world. So those things are also some important indicator of the economic development. Now you can measure, so as there are a lot of indicators for the economic development, in a nutshell, how can you measure the development of the economy? The development index is helping us to do that. Now development, among those, there are so many development index. So among all those development indices, the most important, or rather most popular index is Human Development Index, in short HDI. Now, the Human Development Index has three indicators, I should say. Now, what are those? The first indicator is trying to find out the status of the health. The second indicator is trying to find out the education level, and the third indicator is trying to get the idea about the income of the nation. So, these are the three indicators basically for the Human Development Index. And remember one thing, that Human Development Index is not the weighted index. It is the simple index. It is not the weighted. There is no weightage for each and every indicators. Actually, they are getting equal weightage. So all those three indicators are getting equal weightage. So there is no such difference in the weightage for the HDI. Now, HDI is very popular. Why? Because it is a standard which is followed by each and every economy, most of the economy in the world, and with the help of this HDI, one can compare the development status of an economy. For example, if HDI is rising, then you can say the economy is developing. If HDI is falling, then definitely economy is not developing. And as it is the international standard, so it is very easy to compare in between the countries. Other than HDI, there are so many other indices. For example, there is Human Poverty Index, there is a human inequality index, there is Gender Inequality Index, there is Multidimensional Development Index. So these are so many indexes are there. They are very much popular in their own area, and we will discuss. Actually, there are an infinite number of indices. Among those who are very popular and who are very much used by the economists, we will discuss all of them when we will discuss about the development index. So this is basically in a broadly, or this is the idea about this module. Now, other than that, I must say one thing, that inequality, look, this module is considering two opposite side of a situation. The first one is inequality, which is actually the barrier for the development, and the development index, which is indicating the development. So you can understand, if there is a significant inequality in the economy for any of the development indicators, then the development index will be less. Higher the development index, higher is the development status of the economy. That means if the index is very much close to 1, that means the economy is developed. If it is close to 0, that means economy is underdeveloped. So this is how we are measuring, we are watching, or we are calculating the development status of the economy. So broadly, this is the thing which we will discuss under this module. In the next class, we will discuss about the inequality, and in the third class, we will discuss about the different type of development indices. Okay, thank you.